You might feel totally confident paying bills, budgeting, even investing. But then the moment comes. Your partner asks about spending, or your parents bring up holiday plans, or your kid wants something you didn't budget for. And suddenly, you freeze. Even the most financially savvy women can struggle to talk about money. Not because they don't know the numbers, but because money is never just about the numbers. It's history, it's emotion, it's pressure, guilt, fear, even shame. And with the holidays coming up, family gatherings, shared expenses, gift expectations, avoiding these conversations won't make anything easier. It'll only make them heavier. I'm Britt Williams-Baker, co-founder of Dow Janes. And if you're new here, welcome. Every week we share videos to help you take control of your money, build wealth, and feel confident about your financial future. And if you've been with us for a while, thank you for being part of this incredible community. Today, we're talking about how to actually have money conversations with your partner, your family, and your kids without shutting down, starting a fight, or spiraling into guilt. So let's dive into 3 scripts that you can use and the insight that might change how you approach these conversations for good. All right, let's start with your partner. So what you don't want to say is, "You're spending too much." That usually leads to defensiveness, shame, or blame. Instead, try saying something like, "Can we look at our numbers together this week? I'd feel calmer if we had a shared plan." That single shift turns the conversation from conflict into collaboration. Here's one thing you can try this week. Schedule a 15-minute money date. Choose a calm time, not mid-argument, not right before bed, and look at your finances together. Then set one shared goal. If you're not sure how to bring it up, Coach Terry shares a great framework for this in one of our Instagram posts. I'll link to it below. You can even share it with your partner as a way to break the ice before the conversation. And if you're already in the middle of a money conflict, I just want to say, I see you. Financial tension in relationships is heavy, and you're not alone. Laurie-Anne actually recorded a full video on how to navigate money fights, so I'll link that one below too. It's worth a watch. All right, next, let's talk about how to talk to family, because the holidays are often where financial boundaries get tested. Guilt shows up, expectations creep in. Here's a common situation. Your family wants you to fly home, but it's not in your budget. So instead of saying, "We can't afford it," try saying, "I'm focused on my financial goals right now, so I need to say no to extra expenses. I'd still love to celebrate. Maybe we can find a lower cost way." It's clear, kind, and focused on what you can do without abandoning your boundaries along the way. Here's one action step you can try right now. Before any holiday plans kick in, write down your financial boundaries. And if it makes sense, communicate them ahead of time. That way you're not caught off guard or pressured into doing something that doesn't align with your goals. Okay, finally, let's talk about money conversations with your kids. I know it can feel easier to just avoid it altogether, but involving your kids in an age-appropriate way is one of the best ways to build their financial literacy and confidence. So instead of saying, "We can't buy that," try saying something like, "Here's what's in our family budget this month. Let's choose one fun thing that fits." That simple shift moves the conversation from one of scarcity to strategy and teaches kids how to make choices. Here's a practical step that you could try this week. Pick one everyday money moment, like a grocery run or an online purchase, and invite your child into the decision. If they're over 7, explain the why behind the choice in simple, honest language. These small conversations lay the foundation for lifelong financial understanding. And just to show you how powerful these shifts can be, I want to share a story from one of our Dow Janes members, Elise. She said, "Knowledge of this sort is so freeing. I'm associating my finances with curiosity, pride, motivation, and excitement. I'm feeling much more confident in my financial decisions. It's helped my husband make meaningful changes, and he isn't even participating in the curriculum. This is significantly helping our marriage, and I really wasn't expecting that." So that's what can happen when you get clarity and when you involve your partners or your family into the conversation. Because clarity creates confidence, and confidence can change your relationship. Here's why this matters so much, especially right now. Money is the #1 source of stress in relationships. 65% of couples say finances cause regular tension. And that was in 2015. Since then, costs have gone up and so has the pressure. But the good news is, so have the tools, the resources, and the openness around money. Couples who talk about money regularly report higher satisfaction, not just in their finances, but in their relationships. So if you've been staying silent to avoid conflict, here's what I want you to know. Silence costs more than honesty. And as we head into a season when spending spikes and emotions run high, this is your chance to do things differently. So start with one small conversation. Use one of the scripts I shared today, or say something as simple as, hey, can we sit down for 15 minutes this week and look at our numbers together? Because every brave conversation you have builds not just financial clarity, but trust. And that's the kind of wealth that no credit card can buy. All right, quick recap. Talk with your partner as a teammate, not an opponent. Set loving but clear boundaries with family, and invite your kids into honest, age-appropriate money conversations. And most importantly, start now, before the holiday stress hits. If you've ever thought, I just wish someone would tell me how to handle money and keep the peace in my relationship, you're not alone. And that's exactly why we created the Aligned Money Method. It's a system that helps you manage your money and talk about it in a way that's actually aligned with your personal values and goals. You can learn more about it through the free training linked below. If this video helped, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss next week's video. I'm Britt, and I'll see you next time.